really quick before I get started, I did want to say a couple people have shown up and done some donations on PayPal. That is extremely helpful, and I did want to say thank you because PayPal I don't have any way to message back, so this is unfortunately the best I can do. But yes, I wanted to say thank you to answer the one person who actually attached a message with it. Yes, that helped more than you might realize. So thank you, and back to the video. Greetings, programs, and welcome back to ArcNeo Reviews. So, for a little bit of fun, figured I'd actually look at something, new again. I know I tend to look at a lot of older figures. My videos are limited to figures I actually own, and I do tend to actually like older figures just because I'm getting figures I missed out on as a kid, but once in a while some new stuff comes out, and it's incredible. I do have to thank both Tim and his wife Deanna for this one. They hooked me up with a Studio Series 86 Scourge, and this is a really, really neat figure, actually. As you can see, his alt mode here is the classic hover boat spaceship thing. Looks really, really nice, actually. Nice bits of molded detail here and there. Big old Decepticon insignia on the front. Pretty clean underside as well. You do have some ports for, blast effects or something if you want. The front of these little engines is also blast effect compatible, which is good because he comes with the blast effect. It's this weird purple thing that looks like a particular melee weapon from Saints Row the Third. That's most I'm going to say about that. But goes ahead, plugs on any of those if you want. He also comes with a blaster, classic, kind of 80s styled, techno whateverness. Looks cool. Blast effect compatible again, so put the melee weapon on the end of it there if you want. And it does have a peg here on the side. So for your weapon storage, you can either plug it in right here on the side of the hovercraft, or if you're careful, you can get it to plug in on the back there, so it's a little harder to see. Either one works, though. Now, this guy does sort of have the cartoon mode where his head pops out. Sadly, you can't lift up the head or anything, but you are able to flip this panel down, and it becomes pretty flush, so you still get kind of the same effect of, his face just popping out of the vehicle mode so he can talk to Galvatron. So I really like that, actually. It's silly, but I like it. Transformation on this guy is pretty smooth, actually. Though, actually, before I do that, here he is with his main buddy, Cyclonus. So you can see kind of how they scale up to each other. Cyclonus is definitely bigger in terms of how much space he takes up, but Scourge is nice and compacted here. Anyway, transformation, easy. Like I said, fold this panel back out. Fold the little engines back here down. Flip open these panels. Grab these lighter panels here and just unpeg them from the arms. Then go ahead and just kind of start working things free a little bit. This guy is pretty panel heavy, so there's a lot of, free up the panels going on here. There is a tab sticking off the back of this on either side, so you do have to untab right there. Bring these up on double hinge. Before you bring them up all the way, you want to fold down these blue pieces, or lighter blue pieces, and bring that up the rest of the way. Come up here and split the nose, which mine My copy likes to fight me when I do this. It does peg together very tightly. But go ahead, get them unpegged from each other. Bring these up on there. Double hinges. Just gotta get them out and out of the way. Unpeg the legs from this panel. Then you're going to take this whole section here and just start accordion folding everything up. And eventually here it will compress to the point where this section will go completely in, and then this little hinge section there will slot right down in there. Take the main panel here, fold it down on his back, take the back half of this thruster, which does sit over like that, bring it down, a little hole for it to peg into. I believe you're supposed to turn this piece around on his head. I could be wrong on that, but this piece is articulated. I'm gonna put it forward at least for now, just to say I did. I'll check later, make sure I'm doing that right. Then go ahead and unpeg the arms from the sides of the legs down here. Bring those up and they will clip into place. Get the arms situated. And then you'll bring these back the rest of the way and they will tab on to that slot right there from earlier in the vehicle mode. Let's go ahead and sometimes you have to fight it just a little bit, but there we go. Other side. I think I just unpegged it. Yes, I did. All right. And finally, just come down here, flip out the feet, flip out the heels, which do have little tabs down here you can push on to get them started. And split the legs. And there you have Scourge in robot mode. And again, let me check on his head really quick. Okay, so confirmed. Yes, you did turn this piece around. I admit I'm bad. I tend to forget little things like that. But anyway, yes, Scourge, robot mode. He looks fantastic. Bring him in here and adjust the lights a little bit so you can see. Excellent, excellent face sculpt. I love the robot with the goatee and like the big bushy eyebrows. This guy's face is so iconic. Decepticon insignia on the chest. Pink fingers because, of course, he just got his nails did and he's going to show it off, which is really funny, actually. But, yeah, overall, really, really cool in my opinion. Articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so you get some wiggle. Little bit of up and down, not a lot. Rotation. Obviously, this piece up here does rotate, whether you want it to or not. Arms can rotate full 360, but the back kibble does get in the way. So you can fold it out of the way if you need to and get that full rotation. Arms move out quite a ways. There is a bicep rotation. Little bit past 90-degree bend at the elbow there. And the hands are, I believe, you can actually rotate them here. But A, it's very tight, and B, this piece back here on the sort of gauntlet, wrist guard, whatever, it will get in the way and hinder that a little bit. Nothing too bad, though. He does have a waist rotation. Can kick forward, only about that far because he does have some chunky thighs. Back, a little bit better, actually. Kick out that far. There is a little bit of swivel at the thigh, not a lot though, but you can see sort of the weird way they've designed his thighs here. It doesn't lead to a whole lot of range of motion. Feels like it should go a little further, it just won't, no matter what I do, and I don't like to force things. knee, a little bit past 90 degrees there. Ankle tilt, toe bend, heel bend. So overall, pretty well articulated. Go ahead and give him his gun here. He can hold it in either hand, but clearly this hand, actually being a closed fist, looks a little bit better. And really quick, just for a little bit of size comparison, here he is alongside Cyclonus, so you can see how they scale together. Cyclonus is, again, a little bit taller, but still definitely more mass in Scourge. He is the heavier of the two. He's the short, stout guy. They look great together. I'm actually really excited for the Earthrise Galvatron to complete the trio here. But yeah, overall, especially if you already have a Cyclonus, you really, really should pick up a Scourge to go with them. I'm very impressed with this figure. You know, I haven't really gone very heavy on the Studio Series A6 guys as of yet. Probably not even going to, in all honesty, but this guy is fantastic. Gets a major, major recommendation from me. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you next time.